What's up, YouTube fam? Getting my walk in again. Yeah, as y'all can see, man, I did a little cameo in the opening scene of a series. So far, it's only 3 parts of the series, but there's gonna be more episodes. Might even have a possible backstory for my character. Yeah, the series is called Fentanyl. No Risk, No Reward. Shot right here in my hometown, Dayton, Ohio, by one good friend of mine named Jason Hampton. They call him Jason DBKS. He's a rapper, rapper from the city, and he does a lot of films, man. He's got a lot of great films and movies and stuff out, and being involved in this type of, I would say, like entertainment business, I guess. I landed a nice role in there. One of the first characters that you see, y'all. So go ahead, check it out. It's on Tubi. It's called Fentanyl, No Risk, No Reward. So back to our regular scheduled programming. I want to talk about this whole Fresh and Fit situation. For those who don't know who Fresh and Fit is, they're 2 corny ass, goofy cornballs who talk a lot of red pill stuff like that. And listen, y'all, I'm not gonna get up here and just bash Fresh and Fit. I agree with most of their content. I mean, most of the stuff that they say is true. It's really just common sense stuff. Like, they talk the typical red pill narratives, like the typical talking points, like, like if a woman's got a lot of bodies, she's mentally damaged. Women with multiple kids, especially by multiple baby daddies, are of low value. And the top percent guys that they want usually don't want them. They only looked at them as sex objects. And, women with a bunch of tattoos is usually a sign of mental illness. And they usually go after guys that are way out of their league and this and that. They don't settle for the guys that are good for them. They settle for the guys that they lust for. Just typical shit like that. So, which I agree. I mean, these are things that are true. Whether it hurts people's feelings, whether people want to accept it or not, this is true. So, so should they have got demonetized for that? No. Just because I don't like them as individuals doesn't mean that they should be demonetized. Now, I don't really believe in karma, so I don't want to use the word karma, but what I don't like about Fresh and Fit, it's really 2 things, but the main important thing, the main thing that I do not like about them is that they are very grimy, shiesty individuals. For those that don't know, they have, it's proven that they have tried to get other people demonetized. They was reporting to YouTube and basically snitching, like on some YouTube snitching. They were reporting to the YouTube community, the people that control YouTube, whoever the fuck they are. And they were trying to they were basically shitting on other YouTubers, people that they felt were competition. They were trying to shit on them by having their channels removed. Now that's some grimy ass shit. That's like, I don't want to use drug dealing as an example, but yeah, that's just, I mean, shit, I'm gonna just use what they were doing. That's like me being a YouTuber, and that's like somebody else in my hometown, or somebody else that I'm in competition with starts doing better than me or having more views than me, which happens. And imagine me trying to sabotage that person's YouTube just because I don't like that they're doing better than me. Or like if I was a basketball player and I try to like slip drugs or try to get another athlete injured because I didn't like the competition. Or shit, better example. That's like some girl that I like and she ends up not liking me, but she ends up going for some other guy. So I end up trying to do something to that guy or try to frame him and have him put in jail, or I call the police because I seen him doing something illegal just so he can go to jail because I'm mad that he got the girl that I wanted. That's what Fresh and Fit was doing, which goes against all the red pill ideology that we all that all real men in the manosphere lives by. The second thing I don't like, which is really it's not like something bad that they done, but it's just an obvious flaw I see in them. They call themselves Fresh and Fit, and neither one of these niggas are fresh nor fit. I mean, you can look at them and tell these niggas really don't go to the gym like that. These niggas is not fresh. It's not like, you know, they really not swagged out. They ain't got the riz or, you know, whatever these young kids say now. They're really not cool. Like, they're not like cool, slick, laid back type dudes, man. They're a bunch of fucking goofy cornballs who still, all they do is copy and regurgitate what they've heard other red pill YouTubers say. And, you know, there's nothing really original about what they say. But, you know, I mean, like, you know, I did like the little podcast they had. You know, they would have all the other little 304 thought girls on their little podcast, and they would talk shit. You know, they would call these girls out on their bullshit. They would give the females a chance to argue their arguments. No, women can have bodies if it, you know, a woman can have multiple kids and still be able to get the top value man. And no, we should be able to sleep around. If men can do it, we can do everything a man can, and all that bullshit. So that's one thing I did like. I mean, I like their content. You know, it's not like they were saying anything wrong, really. They were speaking the truth, and they were calling the bullshit out of all this bullshit-ass feminism ideology. So that's what I do like about them. But, I mean, as far as them two personally, fuck them, man. Just like I talked about I've been preached, bro. It's a lot of these fraud-ass dudes who are really snakes. They grimy, they're jealous, and they show a lot of envy towards other YouTubers. Just for no reason, just because they don't get the same respect that other YouTubers got. But this is my point of the video. They did get a lot of views. They got a lot of viewers, and they got a lot of subscribers. I mean, they had like millions. I can't remember exactly. I mean, their channel's still there. It's not like they was like kicked off YouTube. It's just they've been demonetized. They have been demonetized, meaning that they don't make money off their YouTube videos anymore. And, you know, I mean, I got mixed feelings about it, but I'm gonna say this, man. Even though I don't like Fresh and Fit personally, and I mean, I kind of like their show, but not really. I don't think they really deserve to get demonetized. Nobody really deserves that, man. I mean, it's crazy. It's like YouTube has found a way to just take away everybody's freedom of speech. If you don't speak the bullshit liberal Democrat agenda, if you don't talk the anti-Trump bullshit agenda, you know, if you don't talk about all that Black Lives Matter bullshit, even though black people are always killing each other and glorifying ignorance, you know, it's like they want to cut your tongue out. When you cut a man's tongue out, you don't prove him to be wrong. You prove that you fear what he's saying because he's speaking the fucking truth. And the truth does hurt. So like I said, even though I can't stand Fresh and Fit. I really can't stand them dudes. Them niggas is straight cornballs. And I really don't respect them as individuals. But I do respect their hustle to an extent, you know, despite the fact that they try to shit on other YouTubers. But nobody really deserves to get demonetized. I mean, shit, you know. You know, let them make their money, man. Even though they full of shit, you know, even though they try to throw people under the bus and did a lot of grimy shit, bro, like, let them make their money, man. Let them make their money. For the people that want to watch them, let them get paid off their views, man. I don't think it's right. This just shows how non-biased I am. I don't have to like you, but I think every man deserves to do his hustle, get his hustle. You know, listen, like the little series I was in, you know, a lot of people, I've heard a lot of criticism about that. Despite the praise that they've been getting, I heard people say, you know, why niggas, it's always some drugs, it's always some hood gang banging shit, and that's all niggas know how to make movies or better. I mean, it may be true, but hey, you know, shit, bro, like shit, let them get their money, let them get their hustle on. And shit, I'm an actor too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I act, rap, I do all that shit. So you know what I'm saying, shit, I'm gonna play my role. You know what I'm saying, I'm gonna play my part, shit, I'm gonna get my little bag. It is what the fuck it is. Every man deserves to get his hustle on, as long as he's not harming anybody or actually hurting anybody. Now, what they did was, as far as when they was trying to, you know, snitching on other YouTubers and shit and trying to get them canceled, that was fucked up. What they should have done, they should have just got their ass beat. Somebody should just rolled up on them niggas and just stomped them niggas' head in one time and then kept it pushing. But to have them demonetized, that wasn't right, man. That wasn't right, man. You know, and it's like anybody that talks about, if you just, you know, anybody that's against feminism, they get canceled or they get demonetized. Anybody that talks about masculinity and that men need to stand up and be strong, and they cancel you and they demonetize you. And I think that's fucked up. So, I mean, we can clearly see with all the censorship and all this shit, man. It's just crazy. Even though I don't like Fresh and Fit, I can't stand them niggas, I don't think they deserve to be demonetized. And I'm going to stand on that. As a man, I'm going to stand on that, man. They don't, let them get their bag, man. Let them eat. If that's how they eat and feed their family, or, I don't know if they got kids, whatever. Bruh, let them do what they do, man. It's not right. All this canceling, all this cancel culture shit, it's really getting tiring. And it only proves that what they were saying was right. Now, one thing I will say, bruh, the fact, this nigga Myron, I don't even know their names. I know the main dude's name is Myron. I think the other one's named William. But it's two little corny cornball dudes, which, they call themselves Fresh and Fit. But the main dude, Myron, the one that does all the talking and yelling on every fucking video, this motherfucker said, he did say some shit that I cannot respect. I guess he start crying and shit. That's why everybody's calling him Crying Myron. And he's talking about, man, saving the children is one thing, but I try to save your life, or, man, some shit like that. Nigga, you wasn't saving shit, man. And how dare you try to compare what you were doing to saving the children? So, once again, fuck Fresh and Fit for that. Them niggas is, like I said, man, them niggas been exposed that they was a bunch of corny ass, just fuck ass niggas, man. They just a bunch of lame ass niggas, bro. Getting paid off of just repeating what they heard other niggas saying, even though they don't even live that life. They not about that red pill shit for real. They just like to talk it. But still, they don't deserve to be demonetized. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's my whole point of this video. Just because I don't like them, just because they full of shit and they do and say a lot of dumb shit, and the only true things that they say is shit that they repeat from other people, and they steal most of their contents from other people. Still, they don't deserve to be demonetized. That's all there is to it, man. They didn't deserve what happened to them. I think they should still get paid for their channel. Now, speaking of censorship and being demonetized and being, demonized and people being canceled and having their tongues cut out, I want to talk about this whole situation with Donald Trump, Mr. Donald J. Trump, the greatest president in the world. Give a fuck who agrees. Donald J. Trump. They showed that mugshot of him, and boy, did it backfire. They thought everybody was going to hate him even more. Donald Trump is getting more support than he will ever get now because of that mugshot. And we're going to talk about that shit and all them bullshit indictments that they trying to give him. And we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Peace.